The Wild Bunch is a revisionist Western film directed by Sam Peckinpah and starring William Holden, Ernest Borgnine, Robert Ryan, Edmund O'Brien, Ben Johnson, and Warren Oates. The plot concerns an aging outlaw gang on the Mexico-United States border trying to adapt to the changing modern world of 1913. The film was controversial because of its graphic violence and its portrayal of crude men attempting to survive by any available means. Brutal and elegiac masterpiece. Outlaws led by Pike Bishop on the Mexican-U.S. frontier face not only the passing of time, but bounty hunters, led by former partner of Pike, Deke Thornton, and the Mexican army as well. In 1969, Sam Peckinpah picked up the torch that Arthur Penn lit with 1967's Bonnie and Clyde, and literally poured gasoline on it to impact on cinema to the point that the shockwave is still being felt today. The death of the motion picture production code in 1967 ushered in a new era for cinema goers. It was a time for brave and intelligent directors to step up to the plate to deliver stark and emotive thunder, and with The Wild Bunch, director Sam Peckinpah achieved this by the shed load. Peckinpah's film marked the passing of the Old West in an orgy of destruction, as its heroes go down with all guns blazing. If shame makes a myth of the West, The Wild Bunch demythologizes it. If shame draws sharp moral distinctions that are, literally, black and white, The Wild Bunch spoils all moral distinctions, offering us only choices between different modes of immorality. If in shame violence is viewed as a necessary evil only to be employed as a last resort, and killing is depicted as fast and pure, in The Wild Bunch violence is viewed with exaltation, and killing is prolonged, tormented, and bloody. Peckinpah's Ode to the Close. Probably one of the most controversial films ever made, The Wild Bunch was equally hated and admired upon its release over 30 years ago. Even today, as proof of its staying power, it is still widely debated if Sam Peckinpah made a masterpiece or a monstrosity. Personally, I'm of the firm belief that Peckinpah contributed one of the finest American films of the last century. A great period Western. Critics of Sam Peckinpah generally focus on the gore and violence in his films. The Wild Bunch will probably not assuage these critics, but the violence is not gratuitous. In fact, it is almost perfectly meshed in this story of a group of outlaws held together by some frail and some strong bonds who realize that their era, and probably their lives, are almost at an end. The story also deals with a man, Robert Ryan, who was wounded and forced out of the gang and who must now capture and kill his friend, William Holden, with no option other than to succeed. This film is also about loyalty, choice and honor and is carried by surprisingly strong acting and writing. Yes, the violence is on a large scale, which seems to be commonplace for films portraying the Mexican Revolution, but it is completely in place with these characters and the era in which they live. This is not always a pleasant film to watch, but it is very rewarding, and may be the best film Peckinpah made.
go, TC? He's mine. Mr. Harrington? Hey, he's mine. Oh, you claim the whole thing when he sees. You tell me you shot him and I didn't get him. You stupid damn. He shoots that loin full of holes. Why, I was dropping this bear. Black liar. You shouldn't talk like that to me. I think.
Why didn't you kill Pike when you had the chance?
Hey, stop! Stop! Sing! Shout!
We're holding our town as a battlefield. You're going to pay. The railroad's going to pay for our loss of payload for weeks. We represent the law. I can't see, but I can write. You're Bishop.
He was a good man, and I think we ought to bury him.
I think the boys are right. I'd like to say a few words with
With a choir!
you crazy bastards. Both. Bishop, when the hard money value of the men you killed, we're giving you a bundle of money to raise hell with.
We do better next time.
Get them in 10 minutes. Get them. Get Pike and you'll be rich.
Well, let's pack our thing.
You might run off with them. Might even join them again. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
What? But it's got to be my way. I need some good men. You saw what happened out there this morning. To my word.
Well, we'll see what it's worth. 6 minutes.
Getting paid to sit back and hire your killings with the law's arms around.
30 days to get Pike or 30 days back to Yuma. You might get Pike or 30 days back to Yuma.
Mexico lindo.
I don't see nothing so lindo about it. Gotta have it.
I'll need them. They won't.
Now about sharing up. Charlton, this is mine. Dexter's opening for a new territory.
That's right.
So we decided.
Well, I don't know.
Chick, 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 chick.
Here's damn.
We shot our way out of that town for $1.
Caught you, didn't they, eh? Tied a tin can to big tough one, eh? Hey, who the hell is they?
Deke Thornton.
Come, you didn't know that.
Hey, gringo.
Kill me? Por favor.
Walk softly, boys. Figure Agua Verde's the closest. 3 days, maybe.
That damn railroad you're talking about sure as hell ain't getting no easy.
Days are closing fast.
Damn near got us shot to pieces over a few lousy bags of washer.
You spent all your time and money running whores in Hondo while I spent my...
Hell, I should have been running whores instead.
Two, man, you Hondo whores!
That's one behind the other.
Pike. What kind of man we up against?
This was gonna be my last.
Have you got anything lined up?
Harrison's gonna be getting a payroll. That he'll be waiting for us. You're all caught up.
Caught up enough to know that we've overstayed our welcome.
Yard?
How can you be so damn sure? Hold it!
Relax, it's just some champagne we ordered.
No, the bastard got away.
2 or 3 times. There was a man, a hell of a lot of people that just can't stand to be wrong.
Being wrong today? Sam's hot. Where the hell did you ever find him?
Used to run with Thornton.
Only now he does his killing with a coffee cup.
Wouldn't have it any other way either.
So clumsy bastard. Get out! Get out of here! Help!
I'm gonna get rid of you.
We're not getting rid of anybody. We're gonna stick to...
We're finished. All of us.
This makes a man wonder if it ain't time to pick up his chips and find another game.
How in the hell are you gonna side anybody?
Wait.
These damn dogs.
Won't find very much around here, that damn...
I will kill you. Came to having us meet your people?
And daddy, your mama, too. It goes for your grandma, too.
See? De aquí?
How bad did they hit you? Didn't they give you any protection?
They were federal troops.
Does it make?
Your father died like a man. Name's in this map. In Mexico, senor.
Did they molest her?
No la molesta. The others. She went with them laughing. Drunk. Apache knew she was a mango. Ripe and waiting.
Rocío, me gusta. Rocío, el agua para los frijoles.
Now that I find hard to believe.
Most of us. So, the both of you, and you.
No tengo hambre.
Come, hijo.
No! Austin, where is Mapache?
Why do you?
Either you learn to live with it. I go with you, Jefe.
Señorita.
Here we are, eh? Here I go. Perales.
All soldiers.
Hell is that?
Oh, on alcohol or gasoline?
Hey, Pike, you know what I hear? I hear they...
Wings go 60 miles in less than an hour. Gonna use them in... Nice and easy.
¿Usted a estos americanos?
6 cervezas, por favor.
Hey, I'm down to about 20 in silver.
Bandit grabbing all he can for himself.
Like some others I could mention.
Nobody.
If it takes forever.
Miren nomás lo que le traigo. Está entero y es pura sangre.
Se lo lleven a Canoas. Véngase para acá, mi prieta.
Pretty good looking old pony, ain't he? Did it? You know them beauties?
¿Y qué? Pueblo. No más por no morirme de hambre. El mero de aquí.
She was my woman.
I know.
General.
You ain't your woman no more.
basura es a girl. Era su novia.
It was with the American Army.
No.
It's about the equipment which we are carrying. That pistol.
That's so.
Weapons are a specialty of mine. Some Americans who did not share their government's naive sentiment.
He's asking us to have a drink.
Bang!
Jesucristo, escúchala.
Ruega por ella.
Santa Madre de Dios.
Ruega por ella.
Madre purísima.
Ruega por ella.
Class.
Ruega por ella.
Fuera!
Ruega por ella. Ruega por ella.
It must be that Garrison race ball.
I know it's easy. Oh, man.
Look at them gathered around that big table.
Can't the general just go up there and take over the whole thing?
General Huerta.
Arm shipments are kept pretty secret. How'd you find out about this one?
Organized. Well able to pay 10,000.
We're going to need special equipment.
Do not worry.
Soon you will be the best equipped general in Mexico.
Both.
Wow, frozen!
Now, with your permission, I need a bath.
With my permission.
What you need is a couple of them women you're hogging. You think you can fix that up for us?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Las viejas!
Pancha!
General, I need him.
I'll give you someone much better than that. Déjelo que se lo lleve. It is not important to me. Take him.
Hey, you know what they told me? The Dons is...
I'm all for them Dons. Hey. Come on, sweetheart. Let me see you, cheek.
That devil to rob and kill my people again.
Noble, noble.
I care about my people, my village. I don't go along.
Angel, one load of guns ain't going... Buy him 2, 3 ranches. 1.
Look to that sentiment and to love.
But... You're a pain in the ass.
Would you give
Ties.
my people have no guns? Could take guns. I would go with you.
Give him one. All right. Oh, you will.
Sure glad we got that settled.
What?
I want you to meet my...
Try them on in, fellas. I'm hell on pack.
You want to gamble everything that this one shipment will be at ready. They will have seen Mapache.
And who in the hell is Mapache?
My guess is Pike will try to get them for him.
How can he? The train will be gone.
And not this gutter trash you've given me. Met a woman I wanted to marry.
Coming back.
He sense I'd have killed him. Shot. Got me here with the second. Then the death.
Ever catch up with him?
This our last go-around, Dutch.
Nice to worry about Deke Thornton.
Hell no, not after right.
I saw boots. They always was hard as hell to get on. That
You stupid bastards. Why did you fire at those?
Shut your mouth!
Why the hell man right now? Besides, my hair's wet. Hell, I don't know. Con los caballos. Los visitas nos atacan.
¡Pancho Villa! ¡Nos atacan!
Nada. Hay que pelear.
¡No tenemos armas! ¡Y menos municiones! ¡Con las manos, con pie! ¡Tenemos que irnos! ¡Pancho Villa! ¡Ahí viene! ¡Ahí viene!
Un telegrama de San Antonio.
The gringos assaulted the train. The contrary people infect the road to Verde. Convince the gringos to give you the gun. La próxima.
¡Vámonos, mi general!
Are they bluffing, or did they really miss it?
He's only... Hell, we lost. I don't see how we lost.
They didn't take it out. And we haven't lost. If I could point, I have nothing but you egg-sucking, chicken-stealing gut. The next time you make a mistake, I'm going to ride off and let you die. I never figured... You better stay here. Angel! Get that case of explosives. Without paying for it and shoot us in the bargain. Take a look at this. Think you can handle that? Where the hell were you when you were supposed
A lack of trust. For only by caution do they remain.
Cuidado con la mecha. Sí, Ángel. These people from your...
To them.
Hueriga, Hueriga.
Nos veremos pronto.
Those fellas know how to handle themselves. Even fighting Apaches. They made damn fools out of it. For you.
Now, you listen to me, Lyle. You get up off your ass and...
And ammunition. This could never have happened.
Hold up.
We are friends.
are from El...
Tú. Solito, huh?
I am coming. I bring you love and affection from El General. Bravo! What bravery you have done. I am coming, my friend. Cuidado. Very smart. I am not afraid. They are not afraid.
Start the ball, Tector.
Please, cut the fuse. ¿Quién fue?
Well, one of us will be there to trade tomorrow. Any trouble?
Gringo, you bring the guns?
Don't worry, I'll tell you where 4 cases are.
But no, you fool me.
All right, the next load.
Desconfiado, eh?
Case of ammunition hidden in the bush behind him.
Traiga las armas.
Our contract. That's our present to the general.
Muchachas bonitas.
I'll think about it.
Gringo. Y trae las armas, eh?
Why in the hell don't you stir up some grub?
Why don't you go to hell?
Damn it! Pike must have found you under a rock.
It's over.
You're not gonna get a chance to dry gulch me, old man. Just wait. Pike, I want to go horses.
No, pendejos, ¿qué estás de... It must be mounted on a tripod. Das ist falsch. Es ist ja verrückt, aber was kann man machen? Das ist... Le voy a agujerar toda la huella de esos dillistas desgraciados. Ya los... Put it on the tripod.
We brought the last of it, General. Arroyo, in the wagon. Take the horses.
Como no, muchas gracias. A ver, ¿y qué? The mother of the girl he killed told me so.
Well, I'm wasting... He's a thief. Well, he had guts. How in the hell are we going to do that? They got guns and 200 men. would you do in his place? He gave his word.
Gave his word to...
Oh, we're running short of water.
Make a run for the... Let's go back to Agua Verde. Let the jet win.
He's so tickled with those guns, he'll be celebrating for a week and a half. We'll find a back trail off this mountain and head for town. We'll take one. If he isn't, he's holding a gun on us right now. Jess, you ride out tomorrow. That is, if you can stay on your...
You come for your friend, no?
I want to buy him back.
Levántenlo. Vamos, pronto.
One. Why not? You've had your fun with him.
El Generalissimo is happy with bonitas. Don't be foolish.
Son of a bitch.
Yo lo llevo.
Why not?
I ain't here now.
Es más que dos, por eso 12.
Here's your dose and one to grow on. And that's all you're going to get out of it.
No. No me dieron nada. Y yo les cumplí, ¿por qué no me lo dieron?
Let's go. Why not?
Desgraciados, bandidos, rateros.
I am going to give it to you. Vámonos, ya, vamos. Hay que caminarle precioso, así derechito, para que... Ay, 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 con los niños.
Just like a big old picnic. Hey, Rossi, he's right. DC, it's them. It's them. It is them. It's Thornton. He's got a long way. Look at it. We got them all.
Maybe we ought to wait.
These boys will start going right on us, but tomorrow we gotta move. Holiday, oh, I jumped on a buzzer 'cause I thought it was a... Fairly well, my merry maid.
I do.
They didn't get very far.
I figure. Try to stay out of jail.
Huh? You want to come along?
The definitive end of the West. An incredible performance by Bill Holden is the high point of this sensational, landmark film. Holden made a whole career out of laid-back, easygoing, what the hell sort of characters, but here, at his zenith, he departs from type and plays a character so mean and so embittered that in some ways he even out-Bronson's Bronson himself. The Wild Bunch is a group of disillusioned outlaws who are out of time and they know it. When Sykes says that they've got one of those things, a car, up north that can fly, they gloomily accept that this newfangled 20th century is not for them. The Old West was changing, and director Sam Peckinpah recognized those changing times. By 1969, Sergio Leone and his spaghetti westerns were the real deal, but when Peckinpah brought forth his film, The Wild Bunch, that same year, it ushered in a whole new wave of films as its vision was simply landmark. Building on the violent stylistic template and chic of Bonnie and Clyde, 1967, The Wild Bunch begins and ends with two of the bloodiest screen battles ever envisioned, and it tells the story of an aging group of outlaws, led by William Holden and Ernest Borgnine, as they attempt one last score, with Robert Ryan as an ex-Wild Bunch member in hot pursuit. They become involved with Mexican rebels, and from that point on, we get an engaging story as the outlaws party with the Mexican army, their hookers, and their alcohol, all of this leading up to the notorious ending where the Wild Bunch man their guns and duke it out with their enemies. The Wild Bunch has obtained a notorious reputation for being one of the most violent movies ever made and is credited for being the movie that changed the way we looked at the Old West and action cinema in general. Sam Peckinpah was a true revolutionary during a time when America was not so innocent, as proved by Bonnie and Clyde 2 years before it. Peckinpah's masterpiece. After the bitter experience that was to make Major Dundee in 1965, director Sam Peckinpah spent years without working on any theatrical film, although he did make a small TV movie in 1966, disenchanted with the studio actions over the film he thought was going to be his masterpiece. Fortunately, the years in silence paid off when in 1969, Peckinpah returned to filmmaking with a vengeance in the form of a film that would change the face of the Western genre forever, The Wild Bunch. Peckinpah was not a stranger to the genre, as he had directed several Western TV series and also already had a classic in his resume, Ride the High Country, which in many ways predates the themes of The Wild Bunch, but it was with The Wild Bunch when he finally started a new stage for American Western movies, after the revolution that the spaghetti westerns meant in the mid-part of the 60s.